big parts. Yeah, I think it was. And it was huge.
If I remember, that must have had.
I'm not sure. I know Collins Foundation has one of them. I'm not sure what it is. Or the private eye. $5 million. With Learjet engines. With Learjet engines. Learjet? That's what they put in. Going around. Yes, there's some real use like you did
Doug and the Ilyushin IL-2 Stormovik. This Russian ground attack fighter flew on the Eastern Front during World War II. We also have a guest plane joining us today from the Historic Flight Foundation. Ross Cranley followed in his father's footsteps, also joined the Royal Canadian Air Force, and flew on the Snowbirds aerobatic team during 1990 and 91. Then going on to jet training, flying the CF-5 and also the CF. You see a general aviation airplane or a new Boeing aircraft coming in or out during the performance today. The airplanes are going to join up on the downwind. We're going to try a couple of formation passes, so get your cameras ready. After that, the airplanes will break up into individuals and fly by the camera. Mustang. The aircraft was actually discovered and excavation began on the site in 2002. Aviation archaeologists David Wade and Jeff Careless were in charge of that excavation operation. It took about 3 years to recover all the parts of this Mustang. The airplane was sent into restoration, and soon it became part of the Historic Flight Foundation's stable of flying aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, with at the Boeing Tour Center at the north end of the airfield. Speaking of ground attack, the FHC's P-47. The airplane was actually acquired by the Brazilian Air Force, and that's one of the reasons it survives today, while all those airplanes were being scrapped. The FHC's P-47 was in Brazil. this IL-2 aircraft, as well as 3 other wrecks, were all brought to Retro Aviatech in Novosibirsk in Siberia, in Russia. The idea of creating an IL-2 organization in early 2000. A contract was signed to create the airplane in about 2000. As we talked about earlier, the IL-2 actually operates with a left-hand turning Allison P-1710 engine. The airplane engine is actually from a P-38 fighter plane. The airplane is today painted in the colors of hero of the Soviet Union, Air Marshal Alexander Efimov. In the world today, and you're seeing it. IL-2 Stormovik had many nicknames during its life. Stormovik means literally storm bird. Soviet pilots lovingly called the plane Alyosha, named after the character in the famous Brothers Karamazov novel. Ladies and gentlemen, I see our landing gear down and we're coming in for a landing. I'll introduce you to these planes and pilots as they taxi by the crowd on their way back to their parking places. After the flying event today, the pilots will be on hand in the FHC to sign autographs and supply free photographs of the airplanes. As well, we have IL-2 Stormovik, the flight simulator, running in Hangar 2. Go check that out as players operate missions. And of course, in the FHC, there are all sorts of iconic and beautifully restored aircraft. gentlemen, our little flight of airplanes has gathered themselves up and they're passing by the crowd. These pilots probably can't hear you, but they can certainly see you. First, with a two-handed wave is Rossa Grandley in the IL-2 Sturmovik. Next, Buzz Grandley, who got the two-handed wave as well, in the Republic 47E Thunderbolt. Bringing up the rear is John Sessions from the Historic Flight Foundation. One-handed wave. He's flying his North American T-51B Mustang. That's a Razorback Mustang. The airplane's going to do a quick turnaround, taxi by one more time, and into their parking place over by the up in the